Test, test. Is that loud enough?
Got me. Yeah.
Billy, is Billy good?
Check, check, check. Check one.
And welcome to the beautiful Myrtle Beach Convention Center inside the Lambeau Schwartz Arena, the 2013 Beach Ball Classic. I'm joined by Billy Hurston. I'm Mark Haynes, and Billy, Socastee High School getting ready to play a game which the first game of the Beach Ball Classic is always the toughest game, but this team has been in every one of them, 33 of them. They're the host team, and 33 tough opening games since the beginning.
Yeah, it's been great for Socastee, Mark. You know, Dan had a dream 33 years ago, and it's been fulfilled for the last 33 years. And, you know, the tournament, Socastee will come in. They're going to have their hands full with Providence, one of the best teams in the country. You know, they have 3 losses, 2 to Montverde, number 1 in the country. So, you know, but they'll come out a better team.
Well, we've got Providence Stallions. This team last year won the state championship. They were 31-1 in the state of Florida, 3A basketball. And 3A basketball, we know all about 3A basketball. We played 3A basketball and coached in 3A. It's a tough conference. And their coach has won the Coach of the Year 4 times back-to-back. His name is Jim Martin. I met him earlier. Look at him. Who does he look like? Chris Mullen.
There you go.
Yeah, he does. He looks like Chris Mullen. I said to him, I know somebody's told you that, and I hate to repeat it. He goes, when I crop it down low, I'm really looking like Chris Mullen. So he's got a loaded team again. In 13 years, he's got 2 titles. His record is 354 and 67.
Take that to the bank.
Oh my goodness, awesome. Well, on the other side though, with the Socastee Braves, their head coach is new here this year. His first year at Socastee is DeAndre Scott. His record is 191 and 101. And he's won 1 state championship in 3A basketball, and that was at Myrtle Beach High School.
Oh, DeAndre's a good coach. Don't put anything past DeAndre. You know he's from the beach a little bit, from Florence up the road. He was at Myrtle Beach, went back to Florence, and I talked to DeAndre, good friends with him since I coach in the area. He's just ecstatic he has a second chance to come back to the beach, and he has the Braves playing pretty good this year.
Yeah, he does. And last year the Braves were 5-16, coming off one of their worst seasons in the recent memory. With the Braves, though, DeAndre Scott been to the playoffs 11 straight years. Can he get the Braves back there this year, Billy?
No, there's a good chance. Cole Cutler was at Socastee and went out to Utah and came back, and he's a 6'4" scoring machine when he wants to be. He can get to the rim. He's a high flyer, and Dante Moore is just like him. So, they got a few pieces. They're not going to have much depth this year as DeAndre wants, but he's got some good pieces to put together, and they'll be well coached and they'll play hard.
Well, he told me he's going to be young, and it's true. His tallest player is a freshman who plays mostly on the JV, a 6'7" player, and we all know about height. You can't teach height. It's the only thing that you can't teach, and it's one of the things that you wish that they grow in your area, but in this area here, we just don't get a lot of kids that grow tall.
No, you're exactly right. For some reason at the beach, I don't know. Inland, they're a little bit bigger, Columbia area, and, we don't have the most kids at our school, so, you're lucky if you have a 6'4", 6'5", but Socastee's got a couple 6'4" kids, and you've got 2 big freshmen to count on for the next 4 years. So, he's trying to get them in here and get some experience.
We've got tip-off here in about a minute 30, minute 40. Game is about to start. This is the 33rd Beach Ball Classic, and it's amazing. 33 years, Billy. I just don't know where the time went. I remember the very first beach ball. There was a handful of people that were involved in it, you and me included, and there was a lot of stuff going on. And you can't name everybody that helped, but it's amazing how it's come from that point.
Oh, you're exactly right. We used to pick up cups and sweep the floor and wash uniforms, and now we get to do a little streaming on the internet.
I remember it was the first year it was at Coastal Carolina College, and to change the scoreboard, the names, we had to climb up that giant ladder on the side of the wall and slide them little things out and slide one back in. Now look at us. We're in here in a giant arena here at the convention center, which is awesome. We have a beautiful floor, and we've got scoreboard which doesn't need anything but a computer running it.
Yeah, it's great. It's come a long way. Let's talk a little bit about number 1 because I think everybody's here to see him. He's one of the top players in the country. He's going to Duke, and that's Grayson Allen. I think everybody in here wants to see him, and he literally jumps out of the gym. They just came from the city of Palms and did great, so he's going to be the player to watch.
All right, we're going to go to the PA announcer as they announce the starting lineups of the game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to America's finest high school holiday basketball tournament, the Beach Ball Classic from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This contest features the visiting Jacksonville, Florida, Providence Stallions against the Myrtle Beach Socastee Braves. The starting lineup for the visiting Stallions under head coach Jim Martin. He's assisted by Brian Hawk, Mike Lockmart, Sean Nathaniel, Nia Sparrow with a 6-3 record. Starting for the Stallions, a 6'5" senior, wearing number 1, Grayson Allen. Wearing number 2, a 6'5" senior, Christian Terrell. Another 6'5" senior, wearing number 4, Kedar Bryant. A 5'10" junior, wearing number 5, Luke Morris. And in the middle, a 6'9" junior, wearing number 33, Wyatt Walker. And now their opponents from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Socastee Braves under head coach DeAndre Scott. He's assisted by Derek Hilton, Jared Hendricks, Randy Melko, John Thomas, and they have a 7-2 record. Their starting lineup, a 6'1" junior wearing number 3, Dylan Thompson. A 6'3" junior wearing number 13, Finn Melko. A 6'4" junior wearing number 15, Max Kochop. A 6'4" senior wearing number 32, Cole Cutter. And a 5'10" junior wearing number 33, Darius McCray. This contest will be officiated by the firm senior leader Clayton Tucker, assisted by Rosie Holman and Mr. Joey Manigault, Esquire.
All right, that was the starting lineup. As you heard, there's a mistake there he made for Darius McCray for the Braves. He's number 35, not 33. He's a 5'10" junior. The Braves are wearing white, trimmed in black and gold. Providence wearing black, trimmed in white and teal.
We'll see what they do off this tip, Mark. I won't be surprised they don't try an alley-oop or something.
You never know, but there doesn't seem like a lot of people are going to get up out there. I don't know unless they got some height, unless they got some jumpers. Everybody seems
one, from my recollection, just won the dunk contest at the City of Palms.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to Duke, so he can really get up.
We're going to see. It's harder to dunk in these games than you think, Danny, right, Billy? These games are tough to dunk. The Braves win the toss. They've got the ball as we start the game here. This is a first-round game here at the 33rd Beach Ball Classic. With the ball is a turnover immediately by the Braves. That was Max Choza as he throws the ball away, turnover. Braves cannot have any turnovers, Billy. They definitely have to be limited on their turnovers.
You're exactly right. They're going to have to slow this game down, take care of the ball, and try to hang in there for as long as they can.
All right, bringing up the ball for the Stallions is Luke Morris. He's got the ball on the right wing. Allen penetrates, misses a shot. In the hands with the big boy, though. That's Kedar Bryant. Says he's a 6'5" junior, but I don't know about that. Maybe 6'2". They exaggerate so much on the height.
Yeah, they got Finn Melko 13 and 6'3", so
yeah,
everybody likes to give an inch or two.
They
Sounds
do.
a little better in the program.
It does.
There's a second turnover
by the Braves and a steal. And oh man, Christian Terrell didn't look like he was going to get up on that, but pretty simple dunk right there. 4-0 early. The Stallions. Penetration by the Braves. Shot goes up. That was Dylan Thompson. He misses it. and taking it down, and a nice shot. Grayson Allen, simple. One hand, little spin on the ball.
He's going to put a show on today, Mark. I'm telling you, for these fans, he is very special. He's one of the, some magazines got him #1 in the country.
And it's possible he could be. We're going to find out how good he is here at the beach ball, because the beach ball will show your weaknesses. A block that time on the inside by the big man Walker as he rebounds it, gets it to Allen. Allen brings it up. Braves in man-to-man coverage. We've got 14 minutes left here. A little over 14 in the first half. Braves down 6. And a three-pointer by Grayson Allen.
He doesn't have many weaknesses, Mark. He can attack the rim. He can jump out of the gym. He can hit the deep three. And again, you get signed by Duke, you're one of the best kids in this country.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt that he's a player. You're going to Duke, you're definitely a player.
He's got 5 early, and Socastee still shut out and foul called, and Dylan Thompson will inbound it for the Braves.
That's a foul on Luke Morris. That's his first. Braves with the ball. Dylan Thompson, nothing to do with it. Has to give it up in the corner. Finn Melko looking for something inside. There was nothing. He throws the ball away. Another turnover. Braves have 4 turnovers here early in the game. Nice look, inside pass to the big man Walker.
Great assist there by Grayson Allen, so he could shoot the 3, he can give it up, he could finish at the rim. And
11-0. Whoa. Earlier this afternoon, Myrtle Beach only had 4 points at halftime. And here we go. Oh!
Now you know what I was talking about before the game started. This kid literally jumps out of the gym. That's a one-hand slam, and he was probably 3 feet above the rim.
And he didn't even hardly jump. And he had some giant hands.
I think you were saying prior that it didn't look like anybody could really jump in
Yeah.
And looks can be deceiving, can't they?
They can. And I remember Danny always saying that to us about looks. He said, whenever our team used to walk into a gym, teams would look at us and go, what? Because, yeah, looks are deceiving. You can't even judge. When you come out to play ball, it doesn't matter what the other teams look like. Because if you can play, you can play.
That was unbelievable. I mean, how many times, and even in the beach ball, have we seen a dunk like that?
No, I mean,
that's just jumping up over the rim and dunking down on it.
He did it very casual. He did it very casual.
I mean, that was ridiculous.
That's 13-0.
They come out in a little 1-3-1 trap now.
And the Braves tied up, and his ball's taken away from the Braves. You cannot stop your dribble at half court. And another dunk. Christian Terrell, another senior. Both the senior guards can get up and dunk it on you, so you're in trouble right now.
Yep.
And another turnover by the Braves. As the Braves have turned the ball over 5 times here early in the game. And it's a dunk fest here early in the game. Holy smokes. Grayson Allen, he turned sideways trying to throw down a little side jam for you. Amazing, and the Braves are just having a lot of problems right now as another turnover. And here goes Grayson Allen right down the middle. He throws it up, and
there's another dunk attempt. He's
Terrell
fouled.
tried it. Jeez.
Well, Mark, we played about 3.5 minutes, and there's been 4 monster dunks already. And I haven't seen that in a high school game in a long time.
Not even here. Not even at the beach ball when we were looking for people to come and dunk. And I tell you, the Braves are having problems right now. If they pressure the Braves full court, they may not get it past half court.
I mean, you said before the game that they're not the best passing team. They're a little bit inexperienced, right. and with the length of this team and the athletic ability, they got to be very careful taking care of the ball. And so far, it's been at least 5 or 6 turnovers, and it's 18-0.
Well, I'll tell you what, I saw the Braves play a couple games, and they didn't look like they had a very good point guard, meaning a guy that could dish out the passes and could break down some defenses. I think that you can see that's a problem right now. They're being trapped near half court. They're slowing it down now and making some passes. They just got to take care of the ball, or they're not even going to get a shot up. Braves with the ball. That's Dylan Thompson. And there they get. Finally, the Braves are on the board. Nice pass from Thompson.
Yeah, that one was almost stolen. Just goes off the defender's hands.
Samir Brown with the basket. As he's in the game now, a 6'4" freshman. So, freshman with the first basket for the Braves. 18-2. We still have 12 minutes left in the first half. And a steal by the Braves. First turnover of the game by the Stallions. Cole Cutler with the ball, and he's actually their best player. But he just turns it over. That I saw when I saw the Braves play, he looked like
there's no question.
Their best player. And nearly a walk, but no, it's a block shot inside by the Braves into Cutler's hands. Cutler takes it to the hole, and he gets his crap thrown out. That was Allen. Allen jumped out of nowhere and going up for another jam, and no, he doesn't. He lays it in as Terrell.
Christian Terrell could have had his third dunk. He just finger rolls that one over the rim in, and it's 22. They continue the 1-3-1, trapping.
And the Braves are breaking it now as they get patient and they find in the easy making passes. And boy, oh boy.
That is Grayson Allen's second block of the game already.
Oh my gosh. I'm just going to have to put that down here.
Looks like we have a media timeout, Mark.
All right, well, we've got a timeout on the court. With 11-12 left here in the first half, the score, Providence 20, Socastee 2. This is the Beach Ball Classic Network.
Team, you guys are doing a heck of a job. And don't forget, we got the Big South Championships coming up, and we're all going to head to Myrtle Beach. Road trip! Come on!
Rock the beat.
Don't miss Myrtle Beach Madness. Make your plans now to attend the Big South Basketball Championships March 4 through 9. Everything you need is at visitmyrtlebeach.com/Big South. See you at the beach.
And welcome back to the Myrtle Beach Convention Center, Lambeau Schwartz Arena. I'm Mark Haynes, joined by Coach Billy Hurston. Right now, Coach, the coach of the Socastee Braves, DeAndre, on his knees right now, talking to his assistants over there, and they're wondering what are they going to do right now to stop this team ball. I think you got to stop turning it over. You're giving them fast breaks, and they haven't even had to set up their offense yet.
Yeah, they're too athletic. They're trying to throw over them instead of under them, and they got the right idea. They're splitting the guards up top, but they got to get somebody to the free throw line and take care of it.
It'll be the Braves ball underneath their own basket, and oh, nice inbounds play by the Braves, and a score by Cutler, and he's fouled on the play.
That was a great drive. Good play DeAndre set up, and that'll give the Braves a little momentum. They just got to calm down a little bit, get back into the game, and they'll be fine.
And I like that play. I like he called timeout. He set up a play that can score. And I love setting up plays underneath the basket that can score. I don't understand setting it up just to get it in. But that was nice. Nice play there, and a three-point conversion for Cutler. It's 20-5. See if the Braves can play a little bit better defense now and make Providence work on offense. Braves in a man-to-man. Providence throwing the ball out on top with the ball is Deion Johnson. He's in the game for the first time, a junior. And the Stallions call timeout. We're going to hang around, though, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going to get the Braves back into this game. What would you do, Coach, right now just to cut it down some?
I think you got to do exactly what DeAndre did. He had a media timeout. He's get another timeout, and you just got to talk to your kids and settle them down. You come out a little nervous, and a few steals lead to a few more, and you get into panic mode. So if they calm down and just execute like they did on that inbounds play, hopefully they can just get better during this game. They got a tough task, but to be honest with you, it's a good timeout by their coach because it's 20-5, and with the group he has on the floor, he was very unhappy. He called a quick timeout. And he chewed on them a little bit. They're not executing the way he wants to, and he's here to win this tournament. So, good timeout.
No, he doesn't want to get lackadaisical. You're up by 15, and it can happen. And the Braves had eight turnovers in the first half of this game. First part of this game here, the first 10 minutes, 8 turnovers is why you're down 15.
Well, Mark, if Grayson Allen ain't the best player in the country, I want to know who is. He's 4 of 5 already. He has 9 points, 1 assist, 2 blocks and a steal in 5 minutes of play.
Amazing. Well, it's their ball. They took it out in front of the scorer's table. They get it in the corner. That's Morris. Morris back out on top. Bryant with the ball, and it's stolen by the Braves. Nice defense that time on the inside as Providence was trying to force it inside to Walker, and they couldn't do it. Braves with the ball. Thompson throws it on the wing. That was Melko. Melko gives it up to Brown. And a shot by Cutler off the rim, rebounded Braves and stolen from the Braves.
Good rebound by Dylan Thompson, but You got to stay alert here. He puts the ball down, and it's swiped again for the 9th turnover.
Penetration off the rim, no good by Johnson. Rebounded Braves.
Good strong rebound by Cole Cutler that time.
Penetration by Cutler off the rim, out of bounds. It's able to stay here. Braves ball as it goes off of Johnson's hands. And the Stallions are putting the starters back in, or just a whole new group of kids. The starters are coming back in. So they had a whole new 5 in. They're coming back with the starters. They don't like what the coach didn't like what he saw.
Got a few new kids out there. 22, Ladarian Griffin's in, and of course Grayson Allen checked back in, and Christian Terrell seems to be their best 2 players so far.
Braves turn the ball over on an inbounds play underneath the basket. Here comes Providence, and a nice play on the inside by Allen, and a foul.
Mark, that was just pure power right there. He went to the other side of the rim, gets fouled, knocks the Socastee player down with the ball, and finishes at the rim. I mean, that is just a big-time play by a big-time player. Very, very physical, and has 2 springs loaded in his legs.
Oh, no doubt, and he's cut too. He has nice shoulders, and he's a cut individual.
He's an ACC player.
Yes, definitely.
And he's kind that can make an immediate impact for Coach Socastee.
Some guy that he can keep there for a couple years, not these guys that leave after 1 season, because I don't think he's that type yet. Braves with the ball. It's Moore inside. He gives it to Melko. Melko misses a shot, rebounded by Providence.
I'm going to go out on a limb and just say that I think you'll see Grayson Allen playing in the league one day. I don't know how much of a limb that is, but
probably not much. But you know, there's some really good high school players that never make it to the pros.
He just looks like he has all the tools right now.
Yeah, it'll be the Stallions' ball. We've got 9 minutes and 33 seconds left here in the first half. They were swinging around top of the rim. Bam. 3-pointer. And everything is so simple. Isn't the great players always make everything look easy?
They make
smooth?
it look real easy.
Oh,
just a pull-up jumper, great rotation, great technique and form on a shot. And he just buries another 3 like it's a walk in the park.
And the Braves nearly turn the ball over, but they get it to the young man. Oh, no, yeah, it is a freshman, Brown, and use the glass. It's hard for these guys today. You're that close to the basket, use the glass.
You know, Tamir's actually come in and gave the Braves a little lift. I mean, he's had a good steal. He had a rebound. He had 2 points and missed that shot, but he's a youngster. He's got a big physical body on him, so I don't look forward to playing him for the next 4 years. I can tell you that.
It'll be tough now. The Braves are young. Some of their better players are young. Stallions with the shot, and that was Allen. First shot he's missed. Well, second shot he's missed of the game. Allen off the rim on a 3-pointer. Braves with the ball.
Well, he is human.
Left-handed shot for a 3. Off the rim, no good. That was Cutler. Nice little shot. He had Allen all over him, still took the shot. Another shot goes up by Dylan Thompson. He misses it. Rebounded Stallions, and throw the ball away. They do. That's right. That's Terrell as he throws the ball away to the other guard, Allen.
Yeah, Grayson was sprinting down the left side. That would have been another Showtime dunk, I'm sure. Maybe you see it on ESPN tomorrow morning, and leads him just a little bit too much on a strong pass that goes out of bounds.
You never know. 26-5. Stallions up 21. The Braves do have more than Myrtle Beach ended up with at the first half today, so that's a good sign. Another turnover, though, was not a good sign. And they get it back. The Braves get it back, but it's just they're indecisive. They're herky-jerky. A lot of players don't want the ball, it looks like to me, for the Braves right now. As soon as they get near half court, they're picking it up.
It's just a different level of intensity and athleticism. And, a pass you can complete on Tuesday and Friday nights goes the other way here in this tournament in a hurry. It's just a different level of speed.
Yeah, it's definitely a different level. The mindset of these players and the speed is unreal.
They're getting trapped every pass, Mark, and they're just begging for their life trying to get out of it, more or less set up an offense and run it. They've had very few shot attempts.
They've had very few dribble attempts. As soon as they get the ball, good point, they can't even put it on the ground. I mean, that time the ball was knocked out of bounds, but at least the Braves get it back.
And the other team's playing zone. They're not even in a, full court man situation.
Now they're playing a half court zone. They're trapping on top. Another turnover by the Braves. This time it was a turnover by Devin Melko, who was 5'8" junior. And then we just saw a yoke. Who was that, Billy?
That was number 22 right there, came off the bench, Ladarian Griffin. I don't know what they're doing down there, but these kids, literally, I've never seen a high school team that jumps this easy.
Every one of them. It's like every one of them gets the ball, they can do this. A missed shot, rebounded by the Stallions. They got the ball on top. Johnson sets up the offense. And we've got Ben Bobbitt in the game. And he makes it look easy too. His first basket. Braves with the ball. Nice crossover that time by Cutler. He goes all the way to the basket, goes over with his left hand. No good. Off the rim, rebounded. Stallions. Johnson with the ball. Cross. Oh, he was looking for a pass to Allen and he lost it, so he'll just take a three. He misses it. There was no defense on him that time. The defense is very lackadaisical for the Braves right now. Nobody's in anybody's face.
Got a foul called on Providence.
And we're going to take a media break right now as a timeout for the media. So the teams are going to go back to the benches as they were making mass substitutions over there with 6:53 left here in the first half. It's Providence 30, Socastee 5. This is the HTC Sports Network.
My LTE smartphone from HTC Wireless connects me to friends and family faster than ever with 4G connection speed. And that means faster shopping, sharing on Facebook, uploading photos and videos wherever, whenever. And when my family needs more data on all of our phones and tablets, HTC has a plan for that, connecting me with the things that mean the most.
Switch to HTC member connections and save up to $1,000 over 2 years. Call 369-8968.
HTC. This is life. Connect with it.
Relax and don't even think about it. You know, that spot that's right above your head. Just call the man. 845-2760 is the number, so give him a call.
And I'll take care of you.
Be a part of Myrtle Beach Madness. Go to visit myrtlebeach.com/Big South.
And welcome back to the Lambeau Schwartz Arena inside a beautiful Myrtle Beach Convention Center. The 33rd Beach Ball Classic. I'm Mark Haynes, joined by Coach Billy Hurston, and with 6:53 left here in the half, the Braves need to try to hang on to the ball a little bit here. They just need no more turnovers right now, so they can actually go off into the second, go off at halftime here, Billy, with something good.
Yeah, you know, it's just suffocating defense right now, and they're having a very hard time just dribbling and passing.
Braves throwing the ball right in front of us, throwing it inbounds, a side out. They get it to Thompson. Thompson with the ball. Nice defense right now on him by Turrell. Man-to-man, as Providence has switched their defense to a man-to-man. Penetration drive by
That's Darius McCray.
McCray, nice look. It was a nice look. He missed it, rebounded by the big boy Walker. Luke Morris with the ball. He gets it to Bryant. Bryant to Walker. They get it down low. Terrell look with his back to the basket, goes up for a shot, and he's fouled.
Great post move right there by Christian Terrell. Had him, he drop step baseline, went up, got hit on the elbow. Yeah, Darius McCray, very athletic. He took it to the hole, just rimmed out on him, but a good drive from the Socastee kid. And Christian Terrell gets fouled at the other end.
Well, I think with the Stallions going to man, it might help the Braves a little bit. They may be able to take a couple people to the hole. They just got to hit a couple baskets, set some picks, maybe get some shots. But they got to have something positive. They're not even able to drive to the basket, like you said. They've barely been able to get inside the lane.
Well, remember, you're talking about a team that was 5-16 last year, and they're playing one of the top 20 teams in the country.
Exactly, a team that was 31-1 last year with a lot of returners. So they're favored to win the state championship again in Florida. It'll be the Braves ball, nearly another turnover. Nice defense that time by the Stallions. Braves ball taken out in front of the bench.
They are very athletic, very quick, and they play some nasty man-to-man defense.
They do. Thompson with the ball. Looks to penetrate, nothing there. It nearly gets the, they get a hand on everything, Billy. They get a hand, a nice shot that time by Cutler. He's a good shooter around the key. Very good shooter.
You know, Cole has an interesting history. You know, he played in the beach ball for Socastee as a 10th grader.
Oh, that's right.
He came back last year and played in the beach ball with a team from Utah. And now he's back with the Braves playing again. So he has a beach ball record.
He does. Amazing. He
Played 3
right.
years on 2 different teams.
I think that might be the first time. We got a foul on the Braves. We're shooting 2 at the line. At the line will be Kedar Bryant. He's a 6'5" senior.
You know, L.J. Peak did the same thing. He played for Gaffney, and then he came back with Whitney Young, and now he's back at Gaffney, but they're not here this year.
Yeah, they're not here, though. That is wild.
Well, 32-7 now, and one more free throw for Kadar Bryant.
Shots missed, but rebounded by the Stallions. That's Walker, and he goes right back when nobody was on Bryant. But Bryant misses easy look, and so rebound goes in. But nobody was even on him. Wide open. No boxing out by the Braves. 34-7.
Looks like Providence has their big lineup in, so not only are the guards super athletic, now they're 6'7", 6'9" inside, so you know they can match up with a lot of different types of teams.
And we got a walk this time. It was a walk. A walk that time by Morgan Walker. He must be maybe it's Wyatt Walker's brother. We got the two big boys, 33 and 30, maybe brothers. I'm not positive. So that's a turnover. One of the few turnovers that the Stallions have had here in the first half. Braves penetrate. That's Cutler off his left hand, and it gets knocked right back to him, and he puts it right back in. Nice shot.
Cole's played, you know, that Utah team, national schedule, and you know, Cole can play, so he'll do a lot of damage in our league. He's hanging in here with the big boys right now.
He's had the experience. Braves down, 25. Nice fake inside by the big man. Man, he misses an easy layup. That's Wyatt Walker. Gets his ball back, goes up and puts it in.
Great little spin move baseline right there, so he's built like a football player.
Their team is nothing but juniors and seniors, the whole team. All juniors and seniors, mostly seniors. No sophomores, no freshmen on this team at all. And a nice take inside that time by Cutler. And Cutler just decided he's going to put the Braves on his back because everybody else can't put the ball down, or they're picking it up early, or they can't get a shot off.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You know, he's a 6'4" kid. He's very athletic and long, and he's getting to the rim and drawing some contact.
He has a nice stroke. Mass substitution by the Stallions.
Yeah, you got 5 fresh ones coming in for Providence, and a Finn Melko returning for Socastee.
Must be nice. I mean, with all juniors and seniors on your team, rotation is probably awesome.
They're not going to get in foul trouble anytime soon, and they're not going to get real tired.
No. And a turnover by the Stallions and a steal by the freshman for the Braves.
Check that. Darius, a junior.
Oh, that's a junior, yep. McCray misses a shot, though. Rebounded. Stallions. They get it to hands of Allen. Allen pulls up for a three. Right off the bench. Right off the bench, and he just puts his name back up on that net.
Just has a nice, easy stroke, nice high arc, and great rotation.
Wow, the game to him is in slow motion. It's unreal. And a nice take inside by Dante Moore, the Braves. And the Braves are getting a little bit more confidence.
Well, you said it earlier. The man-to-man actually helped them. The 1-3-1 was suffocating them. And man-to-man, they got a few kids that can get to the hole, and they're spreading the floor, and more dribbling and less passing, and they're retaining the ball.
Exactly. And I think the passing was hurting them a lot because they had guys, the ball was in the other guys' hands that couldn't make the pass. All right, we're going to go take a timeout right now with 3:37 left here in the first half. It's Providence 39, the Braves 12. This is HTC Sports Network.
Plans today to attend the Big South Basketball Championships. Go to visitmyrtlebeach.com/Big South.
My HTC digital cable service connects me to my favorite shows and new release movies with video on demand, so I can watch what I want, when I want. And I can choose from more than 200 channels, including digital cable sports. I'll never miss a play for my favorite team in any season. With HTC, it's a win-win, because HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
Primetime on demand, including ABC, available free with any HTC set-top box. Call 369-8961.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
Welcome back to the Lambeau Schwartz Arena inside Myrtle Beach Convention Center. I'm Mark Hayes, joined by Coach Billy Hurston. And Coach Hurston, our referees, we know all the referees. I mean, we've been around long enough. We know them all really good. But in our game right now, we've got let me see, we got Tucker, Holman, and Manigault.
Yeah,
Joey
Manigault, known him for about 25 years. Joey's a heck of an official, and the officials are doing a good job staying out of the way. It's only been a total of 11 fouls, and it's been a nice, clean game.
It has been, and the Braves, since the last time out, has not turned the ball over, but they've made Providence turn it over twice. So things are starting to help. The Braves are starting to get a little bit calmer.
Well, let me update you in the world on Grayson Allen, Mark. He's 7 of 9 total. He has 18 points already, and he's only played 9 minutes. So, and he's taken very few shots. He's missed 2 shots the whole game. And that's just a very quiet, easy 18, like it was nothing.
And both of those shots could have went in. They were both right there. They're back in their man-to-man in a steal. Trying to play with the ball, and it's taken from them. It's Bobbitt with the steal and the basket for the Stallions.
43-12 now. Socastee's got to be careful, or they're just completely out of it.
Penetration by Thompson, and he gets it knocked out of his hands. Yeah, there's going to be a foul on the Braves.
Loose ball on the floor, and Dante Moore did a good job of hustling, but he actually stuck his hip and hip-checked him. And Mr. Manigault didn't like that very much, and that was a violation and a good call.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have stuck his hip out, that would have been a good play. And so we're 1-1. Yeah, we are in the 1-1.
Deion Johnson will go to the line. Number 0 for Providence.
Is the 8th team foul on the Braves.
Wholesale substitutions again. Grayson Allen will go to the bench, take a little breather.
The Stallions still not in, the Braves still not in free throws yet, not in the bonus yet, as the Stallions only have 14 fouls. Braves with 8. He missed a shot, made one, missed one. No, it was a 1-1. He missed the first one, so he doesn't get a second one. Rebounded Braves. Penetration, Cutler. Left-handed off the rim, nearly went in. That was rebounded by Walker of the Stallions. As they get it to Johnson. Johnson in the corner to Bryant, and he gets called for a charge.
Good call right here. He drove baseline, and good job by Darius McCray, just holding his ground and taking the charge.
2:41 left here in the first half. Braves down 31 points. And that's how it can happen at the Beach Ball Classic. I'll tell you, the Beach Ball Classic, they used to be the teams got blowed out every game, all the time. But talent is kind of leveled out in the United States, and so everybody's a little bit closer to each other.
Oh, that's right. There's just too many good teams, too many kids playing high school basketball, and so many organizations with AAU and Big Shots and YBOA, and kids are playing year-round almost.
Turnover, the Stallions. Got a palm and call on Bryant. Yeah, and when the beach ball first started, Billy, all the games were beaten. People were being beat by 50, 60, 70 points by the teams that were stacked and who recruited players. And it seemed like it was every round it was like that. But now it's maybe in the first round, but other teams, everybody's kind of equal after that.
Yeah, let's face it, the local teams are going to struggle a little bit, but that's why Coach D started this tournament, give them a little publicity, and let the college coaches realize there's some good basketball being played. And a lot of these teams are private schools that recruit from bigger metropolitan areas, so you're going to have a hard time. But even we were at Socastee, we had some good upsets. We beat DeMatha, Elizabeth, and a lot of teams. So you play to your competition. So when you're used to playing them, your team actually in your program grows and gets better.
Yeah, well, I think we can throw in Scott County in there. We beat some good teams. We did, and and the thing is, you want to catch them in the first game.
That's right.
Times,
You're exactly right. Some of them been on buses or vans or flights and coming from other tournaments, like Providence just came from the city of Palms. We're always battling them for the best tournament in the country. They're loaded every year. We're loaded every year. So a lot of the teams coming here will go to Florida and make their way up to the beach.
Big block that time by number 33, Walker, as Dante Moore was trying to get a shot off inside a layup, and it just gets thrown into the stands. Good effort that time, though. Penetration. Oh, and a nice look inside to the freshman, big boy. That is Jason Cudd, 6'7" freshman for the Braves. The ball bounced off his face. And Cutler goes up for the dunk and misses it.
Cole had a great drive right there. He just got to finish it. He's way above the rim, left-handed. Nice up and under by 33, the big man, Wyatt Walker.
And that's some experience right there. He has more experience than the freshman does, who's just getting into his own. The young kid for the Braves.
That's a big freshman also for Socastee. And he'll remember that. He'll keep his hands up next time because Dylan Thompson threw a frozen rope to him for a layup and hit him right in the mouth.
And a nice three-pointer. That's Kenny Pullen, 6'3" junior.
Looks like he traveled a little bit right there.
He did.
Moved his feet, and they let it go. And, of course, you know how it is when you coach. Some of the ones you get mad at because it's an automatic walk, and then they get 3 points out of it.
And you tell you what, Cole Cutler can play with these boys. He's inside. He's getting inside on them. Since they've gone to man, the Braves have actually been able to get to the basket with Cutler most of the time doing the driving.
Yeah, Cole could be Cole puts a little weight on and gets strong. He could be a very good college player. Just got to finish at the rim a little better and shot selection, but he's a very talented young man.
He's looking to connect on the second one. 48 seconds left here in the first half. And Providence pretty much has this game in hand. They'll just be going through the motions here in the second half.
If I know their coach, they're going to be working on some situations and still working on some defenses and traps and trying to keep them mentally in the game, not to let up. Because round 2 gets a lot tougher, and then round 3, and he knows it.
Oh, yeah, real tough here the next rounds. Nearly a steal by the Braves, and then it ends up being a turnover by the Stallions. Braves ball, 25 seconds left here in the first half.
You know, one thing you can say about the beach ball, Mark, is it's a reality check. You may think you're a really good team and you're ranked nationally, and there's been a lot of great teams come in here like Crenshaw and teams from California, and you know, they tuck their tail and go home 1-2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you win, I was always told if you win one game here, you've done a good job. And that's kind of true. We've been here enough. We've seen them. We've coached, and we've seen it all the time, you know.
Good block right there by Cole Cutler. That's going to take us to the half.
All right. We're going to take a break here at halftime. The score, the Stallions 51, the Braves 13. This is HTC Sports Network.
My HTC digital cable service connects me to my favorite shows and new release movies with video on demand, so I can watch what I want, when I want, and I can choose from more than 200 channels, including digital cable sports. I'll never miss a play for my favorite team in any season. With HTC, it's a win-win, because HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
Primetime on demand, including NBC, available free with any HTC set-top box. Call 369-8961.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
The fun in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina always begins at the beach. 60 miles of picture-perfect coastline provide the perfect opportunity to get outside and enjoy the area's #1 attraction absolutely free. Start here to begin your affordable vacation getaway. Earning several honors, including the world's best beach by Yahoo Travel and top family destination by Ask.com, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is renowned for much more than its shoreline. World-class entertainment, endless shopping opportunities, award-winning dining, championship golf, spectacular spas, and family-friendly affordability are never far when visiting the Grand Strand. Spend the day checking out the brand new boardwalk, voted 3rd best boardwalk in the nation by National Geographic. And when the sun goes down, the lights come up in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Host to a vibrant social scene and entertainment options that just don't stop, you can begin a fun night out sampling cosmopolitan cuisine from one of the area's esteemed restaurants, or take your pick from a variety of live action-packed shows showing nightly. If you're longing for a little more peace and quiet where life moves a little slower, check out the distinctly southern moss-draped oak trees at Brook Green Gardens, a National Historic Landmark, or savor locally caught seafood in Carolina Lowcountry cuisine along the Murrells Inlet Marsh Walk. Family-friendly events like the annual Sun Fun Festival, Beach Boogie and Barbecue Festival, a Memorial Day weekend celebration are always sure to impress, providing another free way to enjoy the South Carolina sunshine. And popular water parks, oceanfront amusement parks, and outdoor entertainment complexes keep families coming back year after year. No matter the tempo of your vacation, the Myrtle Beach area has something to offer everyone, combining rich Southern heritage with modern-day appeal to deliver memorable family moments sure to last a lifetime. Visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and experience so much more for so much less.
My LTE smartphone from HTC Wireless connects me to friends and family faster than ever with 4G connection speed. And that means faster shopping, sharing on Facebook, uploading photos and videos wherever, whenever. And when my family needs more data on all of our phones and tablets, HTC has a plan for that, connecting me with the things that mean the most.
Switch to HTC Member Connections and save up to $1,000 over 2 years. Call 369-8968.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
And welcome back to the beautiful Lambeau Schwartz Arena inside Myrtle Beach Convention Center. I'm Mark Haynes, joined with Coach Billy Hurston and my dad right behind me, Frank Haynes. He never got to play in the Beach Ball Classic. He coached with it. He did help me coach. He was one of our coaches at Socastee High School. He was one of my assistants. And also his grandson, my son, played in the Beach Ball Classic, and Billy's son played in the Beach Ball Classic last year. We're probably our coaching here at Socastee, other than Coach D'Antoni's sons, our sons are the only ones that played here. And it's crazy, Billy, because it started back in 1981, right? And
exactly right.
My son wasn't even born. Your sons weren't even thought about, right? So it's crazy how they end up playing out here, and you never know, man.
Yeah, you know, it was very special last year. You know, St. James played in it. We had a pretty good little team, and had my freshman son and my senior playing on the same floor, and
right.
Did very well.
I know, it's amazing. You know, you always think that would they ever get to play out here? You never know. This is a place where you live near it. You always wish you could play it. I know my partner, my work partner, is he's from Georgetown High School, and his son is going to be really good. And he's thinking about, you know, well, he wants to be in the beach ball, but you know, it's Georgetown. It's hard to be in the Beach Ball Classic when you already have 2 local teams in it, and then trying to get another local team is very difficult unless you're really good.
No, you're exactly right.
You know, they might find their way this way. You never know.
Well, you want to take a look at a few numbers?
Yeah, what we got?
Well, this, you know, the Grayson Allen show continues. 18 points, and Christian Terrell, he's missed 1 free throw. He's 4 for 4 from the field, and Grayson Allen 7 of 9. So, you know, they lead Providence respectively with 18 and 12 points, which is 40 of their 51. So that's just a 2-man wrecking crew, and they're both guards, and they're both about 6'5", and they can finish and shoot. And they're going to give everybody a handful. And then, of course, they got the Walker boys. Not really sure if they're related or not, but they're 6'7", 6'9", so they've got size and speed and defense, and they're going to be tough to beat, Mark, in this tournament.
They will be tough. And I'll tell you what, I always like to, I hope I always do the game of the team that wins the thing. You know, I've done it a couple years early in the first couple rounds. I've done the team that they ended up winning it, and you could almost tell that this team was destined to get to a final or get to the semis. And you know, Billy, Socastee shot 17.9% in the first half.
What I'm trying to tell you is Socastee comes in here 7-2, and they've got some athletes and some length that can do some things, and they've got 13 points. And it's not because they're that bad. I really believe Providence's defense is that good. They're just up on you, and they're long, and they're quick, and the rotations are good. They're well coached, and they're going to give every team in this tournament fits.
Well, they started the game off. They were trapping the half court. And so Socastee was turning the ball over immediately, quickly with 8 turnovers, 11 turnovers, but that has slowed down because Providence stopped trapping and they went to man-to-man. It gave Socastee a little bit of breathing room, and then it gave Cutler his chance to drive to the basket, and then it also gave Dante Moore. He had a couple drives to the basket, so it helped the Braves a little bit, and it kept the ball in a few people's hands. The Braves can't have too many guys handling the ball, or it's going to be more turnovers for them.
Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, Coach Martin from Providence was, you know, being nice. He doesn't want to blow it completely out and make the game a farce, and his kids don't have anything to do. So, you know, he's been switching defenses. So, you know, they obviously want to work on their man-to-man and their help defense, and their 1-3-1, which was a half-court trap, really very effective. So, you know, as they play better competition, they're going to have to play both and mix it up some. And, you know, the better teams are going to handle the presses and throw the ball over the top with more size and hang around. So you don't see, but you know, Providence, one of the favorites coming in here. If you ask most people, they would be the odds-on favorite if we went to Vegas.
Well, you know, most people, Billy, think that when you want to slow down and play a little bit and don't want to blow a team out by much, Ewell dropped back into a zone, but it went in reverse here. They started out in the zone, and they switched to man to slow it to let the Braves get back into the game.
Right. Well, again, that zone's not a typical zone.
No.
They weren't behind the three-point line. They were meeting them right at half court.
Right.
You know, you got to do a good job. You got to come down, and before you cross half court, you've got to swing it, and then that guy in that far corner needs to pop up, and then you got to get it to the middle of the floor and reverse it again. And if you can do that, you can attack the backside of that zone and get some easy buckets, which they did. They just had a hard time at half court because the ball movement wasn't quick enough, and they were waiting for the traps to get to them. And with the length of these kids, you can't get trapped.
No, because they have quick hands, too. All the steals that I saw, there was nothing really you could have called a foul on. So, I mean, quick hands, good defense, everybody moving. I thought the Braves, in the first half, their defense was lackadaisical, not getting up on people. There was a lot of open shots. If you just could get a hand in somebody's face, make it a little bit more difficult, get the shooting percentage down some, you can crawl back into this game and make it look a little decent. But if the Braves do not do that, then if this score will be the same at the end.
Well, and you said it earlier, Mark. You know, first 4 minutes of the game was a dunk fest. So it wasn't even a matter of Socastee playing good or poor defense because it was a turnover dunk, turnover layup, turnover dunk. So, you know, they're just so fast that they couldn't even set up in their defense or offense. And, you know, they went down, I think, 17-0 real quick. So after that, they got some steals. They're trying. They're just a little overmatched.
Yeah, they are. And because the Braves rely on one player to do everything, and they tried to start the game off with him not handling the ball in the beginning of the game, and it was not a good thing. And their coach quickly had to get him back with him with the ball in his hands at the beginning, at the top of the key, or even when they're taking it out full court. He's got to get the ball in his hands, or you don't know what's going to happen with the ball with the Braves right now. If it's not in Cutler's hands, it'll probably be in the Providence Stallions' hands if it's not in Cutler's hands of the Braves.
You know, and the problem, Cole's trying to take the team on his shoulders, like you said. He is their leading scorer with 9 points. Unfortunately, he's 3 for 14 from the field, which you wouldn't think. So, he'll drive in there and throw up some wild and crazy shots, and you got to be careful with that too. So, he's 3 or 4 from the free throw line, but total of 9 points. But that's almost 3/4 of what they have because they only have 13 points. So, they got to get some more scoring out of them, and it's going to be a long day. And I know DeAndre was glad that the first half ended and go in and regroup and come out and see if he can calm them down a little bit more and see if they can just do some positive stuff, to make their team better. And, they're going to play 2 more games regardless. So, we were in the same boat. We sat over there, and even DeAndre came to me, and Coach Johnson asked us if we want to take it. And we both said, no, you're on your own today. We're going to be behind you every step of the way because, we've been in that situation, and it's a helpless feeling. So,
yeah, it's awful.
You just got to stay positive with your fellas and let them know who you're playing, and time region comes around, hopefully you're playing at this level.
And I always loved it. I always loved our next game after beach ball. I did.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We always played really good, and I'm sure that's what the Braves will do when they start their region play as soon as the new year gets here.
They're very athletic. Darius McCray's athletic. They're very big. They got Kosha 6'5", and Cutler 6'4" and can jump, and Dante can fly, and got 2 giant freshmen they're going to rely on, 6'7", 6'4". So, DeAndre will get this program moving.
Yeah, I talked to DeAndre. I like it. He's very positive. Everything's ready to go, and then we'll see if the Braves can get back in the winning side of basketball. And we're getting ready to start the second half.
Providence takes it out.
That's Deion Johnson as he brings it up.
Sockastee's in man-to-man.
Griffin with the ball, back out to Johnson. This Providence is working their offense right now, not looking for anything quick and early. They just want to work it around. He wants them to work it a little bit now and don't go for the quick shot like they were earlier.
Came out with some different starters. He's got his 2 big guns sitting on the bench.
And we've got a traveling call. That was a traveling that time by Bryant. Turnover, Stallions. So to start the second half, the Stallions turn it over. And the Braves are coming, and they get the ball into Cutler's hands quick.
Providence in the zone now. It looks like they're playing a little matchup, a little 2-3.
Shot block. Number that time. Who's that? That was Ladarian Griffin with the block. The block on Cutler. A missed shot inside that time by Bryant. And he's fouled on the play. No, they say he stepped out of bounds.
I think they actually called a jump ball there, Mark,
They
when he
did?
brought it down. And
Oh.
they had possession, so Socastee will take over. Darius throws it into Dylan Thompson. He'll bring it up the court.
Nice job that time by Darius, getting the jump ball. Braves with the ball on top. That's Thompson. Swings it to Cutler. Back to Thompson. Cutler open for a three. And he just off the rim, no good. Rebounded. Griffin. Deion Johnson. 6-foot junior. Swings it to Bryant. Bryant gets it inside to Griffin. He loses it. And it goes out of bounds off the hands of Teddy Georgiades.
That's 3 turnovers for Providence. Start this half.
3-point shot by the Braves, no good off the rim. That was McCray. Rebounded Stallions and a palm turnover. 4. Amazing.
That's
here.
4 turnovers, counting the jump ball. So, but again, he did come in with his starters, giving some playing time, being nice. 51-13, trying to give them a little bit of experience, and probably going to limit his minutes on his starters, so they're nice and fresh for game 2.
And I'm sure they just came from another big tournament somewhere else before
they
Christmas.
were at the City of Palms.
Yep, yep.
Did very well.
That's where everybody goes when they come here. Pretty much Braves with the ball. And, you know, the Braves need to take advantage of these turnovers now. You can't come down and not get any points after 4 turnovers. You need to score.
Well, it's going to be tough on them because they're going to sit in the zone.
Nice pass inside that time to Melko from Thompson, but he misses the shot and it's back in by McCray.
Good rebound by Darius McCray, and somehow he just flicks it up and it goes in. So the Braves got 3 attempts there, and it's 51-15.
So the Braves finally score after 5 turnovers by the Stallions here in the first start and second half. Stallions with the ball. Johnson for a 3. He misses it off the rim. Rebounded Braves. Cutler with it. Almost walked. Gives it up to
I think they let that one go.
Yeah, they did. Braves with the ball. Matchup zone.
Deep 3 there.
The Stallions off the rim. Cutler. No good. Rebounded. Stallions. Johnson with the ball.
Well, Cole's 3 for 16 in this game, so.
Johnson gets it in the corner. That's Griffin. Nowhere to go. Back out on top to Bryant. Bryant penetrates. Goes up for a little 5-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Good rebound by
Braves.
Finn Melko.
Yep.
He gets hacked on the arm.
So it'll be a foul on the Stallions. Braves ball. Braves with a substitution. Melko going out and into the game for the Braves will be Tamir Brown, the freshman. 12:50 here left in the game. 51-15. Braves down to the Stallions.
Providence stays in their 2-3 zone.
Braves with a shot from the corner, and it's Thompson with a 3. So the Braves score 18-51. They get the first couple baskets here after 4 or 5 turnovers early in the half by the Stallions. Penetration by Griffin, nothing there. He gives it up to Bryant. Bryant gets inside and is fouled on the shot.
Good baseline drive there by number 4.
Oh, what they call traveling?
I don't know what they call.
I don't know what happened there. Was that a charge? I'm trying to find out right now.
Must have been a travel, or you might have stepped on the line.
Yeah, it was a turnover though. No foul. It was a turnover. The traveling call on the Stallions. So the Braves back again, trying to cut into this lead a little bit at a time is all you can ask them to do. Cutler with the ball. He finds McCray. McCray doesn't have anything. Puts it on the ground. Gets it back over to Thompson. Oh, could have had a foul right there. McCray penetrates off the glass. No good. And he gets 2 shots. And we're going to take a timeout here. As at the free throw line, we come back will be Cole, Cutler. Well, they're shooting the free throws, so we're going to stay here till they shoot the free throws. Now I believe we'll be going to immediate timeout. Cutler hits the first one.
4 or 5 from the free throw line, so Cole's doing a good job there.
Dante Moore is in the game from Josa. Now we've got the timeout. You know it, man. We've got us immediate timeout here with the Stallions 51, the Braves 19. This is HTC Sports Network.
Team, you guys are doing a heck of a job. And don't forget, we got the Big South Championships coming up, and we're all going to head to Myrtle Beach. Road trip! Come on!
Rock the beat.
Don't miss Myrtle Beach Madness. Make your plans now to attend the Big South Basketball Championships March 4 through 9. Everything you need is at visitmyrtlebeach.com/Big South. See you at the beach.
And welcome back to Lambeau Schwartz Arena. I'm Mark Haynes, joined by Coach Billy Hurston, and we've got the Stallions and the Braves in a good one here, if you like this kind of game. But the Braves have played well here, starting the second half, Billy. Played well. Turnovers by the Stallions have let the Braves get to the line and score, and they're trying to add some more points and cut into this lead.
Like you say, Providence has 16 turnovers, so the Braves 15 now, so well, the coach isn't happy with that. They are playing a zone. They're not trapping, trying to be nice, and Socastee's knocked down a few shots, and Cutler once again is going to the free throw line, shoot his second one. That makes him
he's pretty automatic.
Good stroke there.
It's a 31-point game, 51-20. Stallions. Braves into man-to-man.
Providence has not scored this half, Mark.
I know. Braves defense have shut the Stallions out for the first 4 or 5 minutes of this game, of the second half. Look down inside to the big man, Walker.
That one rims out, but there's number 11. Big.
That was Teddy Georgiadis with the basket, and he'll be going for an old-fashioned three. First basket of the second half for the Stallions with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the game, as the Braves held them scoreless for over 4 minutes. The Braves with the ball. And then alley-oop set up. No, just missed off the hands of Cutler from the alley-oop from Thompson. Would have excited the crowd a little bit. And back out quick is Walker.
Morgan kind of lost his footing, slipped, threw it up, and somehow it goes in.
Put that baby
Big
spin on it.
Morgan Walker.
Yep, the junior. Him and his brother, both juniors.
So Providence up 35 now.
Thompson looking to shoot a three, but he was way far out there. He changed his mind, gave it to Moore. Moore misses the drive, rebounded Stallions. I'm going to tell you what, that was sweet right there. That was
Luke Morris, 5'10".
Nice drive.
He's also a junior. He made a nice cut to the hole and finished in traffic. So Providence starting to run their stuff again.
After the timeout, after timeout, they came out, changed some things, and they're on the board. Back-to-back baskets by the Stallions. Braves with the shot, top of the key. It's McCray with a three, no good off the side of the rim.
Really off the mark on that one. They just got to be a little more patient.
The shot goes up by Walker. Morgan Walker, no good off the rim, rebounded by Georgiadis. He passes it back out. They set it up. Luke Morris with the ball. Braves in man-to-man. Luke Morris being covered by Cutler. Open in the corner was Johnson. He penetrates, passes it off. On the wing with the shot, Luke Morris, and buries a three.
Well, it'll be interesting, Mark, see if Grayson Allen and Christian Terrell come back in this ball game. You would think so, but with 40-point lead, you never know.
I don't think so. Maybe just a little bit, Billy. If he ain't got them in now under the 10-minute mark, I doubt it. And a steal, turnover by the Braves, a steal by Morris. He takes it full length of the court. There's nothing there. Finds his, Braves just moved out of the way on that. I don't know what happened there.
Well, Darian Griffin got up. I'll tell you right now, his head was up on that rim, and Again, this might be a record for a number of dunks in one game.
Two-handed yoke right there. We don't keep the dunk stat, do we? No, they don't have a dunk stat.
I don't know.
Three-pointer from the corner by Thompson with the Braves is no good off the rim. And it's
Darius McCray flying in again. Another rebound.
Nice
He's
job.
working very hard. He goes up with it, gets fouled, so he'll shoot two.
McCray is tough. He always got a smile on his face, too.
Good to see the sportscaster of the year has made his way into the Myrtle Beach Convention Center, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only bad boy, Alan Smothers.
Back-to-back sportscaster of the year. He's going for a trip.
That's two
He's
times.
going for a tray.
And nobody deserves that more than Alan Smothers.
Oh, you know it.
Alan's like a rock band that started in a Volkswagen in little bars, working for whiskey and rye, and worked his way up to sportscaster of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, shaking Bob Costas' hands. That's what you get when you're as good as Alan. You get to meet the big dogs. Turnover by the Stallions. Braves ball. We've got 8:40 left here in the game. And the Braves down 42. McCray with the pass to Moore. Moore with a three. He buries it.
Good shot by Dante. He made that look easy. He's got good range. Another athletic Brave.
And then nearly a steal by Dante right there. Nearly a steal by him. The Stallions seem like they can shoot whenever they want to. They're just wide open, or they just turn down shots.
They're being very deliberate here on offense and defense on purpose. Max Kosha leans in. He'll pick up a foul.
Hasn't been many fouls here this half, like it was in the first half.
Well, zone slowing the game down.
No, they are going to, but it's after a called timeout.
All right.
It has to be a called timeout before the
Stallions got the ball. Pass down inside from Griffin to Georgitis, and he turns it over. Braves with it. Penetration, and the basket is good. Finn Melko with the drive. Nice turn that time to put it off. Use his body, Billy. Put it off the glass.
He did a good job.
Yes, he did.
Couldn't really tell if the Providence player had position, but the referee called it a block and a basket good by the junior, Finn Melko.
When we get back, Melko shooting one at the free throw line. It's 7:45 left in the game. Providence 62, the Braves 25. This is the HTC Sports Network.
Plans today to attend the Big South Basketball Championships. Go to visitmyrtlebeach.com/Big South.
Johnny Gardner Law.
I practice primarily family law. In family law, it's really important not only to understand the background and the law behind the case, but also to listen to your client and to understand their goals, their expectations, so you can work together to come to a really great resolution of the case.
Johnny Gardner Law, with offices in Myrtle Beach and Conway. Wherever life takes you, we'll be there.
Welcome back to the Lambeau Schwartz Arena at the free throw line. Shooting one free throw is Finn Melko as he scored on the basket. The basket was good at 62-25. This is the Lambeau Schwartz Arena at the beautiful Myrtle Beach Convention Center. And I'm joined by Coach Billy Hurston. And Coach, tell you what, Braves hadn't played bad here in the second half. Held their own in the second half. Got away from them early in the first half, and it was tough to come back, but they've held their own.
Well, they've knocked down a few threes. They're playing a little better defense. And, again, Coach Martin's being very, very nice to Coach Scott. He just has his reserves in. His starters hadn't played a second. And just sitting in a 2-3 zone. And, you ought to be able to knock down a few shots. But, good sportsmanship on Providence part.
The Providence starters are, their bench is really good, too.
No, they are.
Their bench is nice. And there could have been a push-up on that call, but it's a foul on the Braves right there on the sideline.
I totally agree. That should have been an offensive foul.
So that foul was on Brandon Brown. Stallions with the ball, take it out in front of their own bench. They get it in the corner. That's Griffin with the ball. He gets it to Walker. Back out to Morris. Braves in man-to-man. And a trap. They got Morris trapped. He gets the ball inside. Turnover. Braves with the ball.
Dylan Thompson brings it up.
7 minutes, 5 seconds left. Brandon Brown is in the game for the Braves now. First time for them tonight. He's 5'9" sophomore. Looking inside though, the ball inside. As Koja, he was open for a minute. They couldn't get it to him. Thompson with the ball, nothing there. Back out on top to Brown. He swings it over to Moore. Moore off the rim, no good. Three-pointers in and out. Rebounded. Stallions. They get it in the hands of Morris, but he's fouled on the play.
Yeah, number 3, Dylan Thompson will pick up a foul. Almost had pretty good position, but he reached in. And Providence will take the ball out of bounds. It's only 14 fouls on the Braves.
Not bad here, second half. Fouls have been down. Defense has been good. The Braves have played a lot better here second half. That's what you want to see. You want to see how you end up. How you end up in the game after a first half like that. How are you? What is your kids? Their mental attitude, or their just their effort alone. And I think he's getting the effort. And we're talking about the Braves coach, DeAndre Scott, getting the effort here in the second half from his young kids. And we've got a turnover. It's a penalty, be offensive.
They called an offensive foul right there on Teddy
yeah.
Georgiadis.
Yep.
Trying to get position inside, but just a little bit too much activity.
Through the elbow, a little bit too high. You got to keep your elbows down. Can't get them up around near the neck, or it could be a flagrant. Off the rim, no good by the Braves. That time it was rebounded by Devin Melko's in the game, and he's fouled, but it'll be out underneath the basket. Braves ball. It says Melko got the rebound and was fouled.
And Devin did a nice job coming underneath and all the way to the rim to get that rebound. Smallest one on the floor right now.
And in the corner for a three-pointer was Moore. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded, Stallions. Luke Morris with the ball. And he gets it taken away by Melko. Melko takes it all the way down the court. Nice pass. Off the rim, no good. Melko gets his own rebound. Puts it back in. Oh, that's not Melko. That was Melko. I was right. That was Finn Melko.
The big freshman went down, got his hands on the ball, and actually got tipped to Finn. So
it was brother to brother on the play. Melko to Melko. Steal by one of them, and then a layup by the other. Another steal by the Braves, but right into the hands of Luke Morris, and open for a three-pointer was Wilson. He missed a shot. Morris with the rebound as it came off the rim long. Penetration by Walker. He gets it to Georgiadis. Georgiadis puts the ball. He double dribbled. He just double dribbled. They didn't even call it. Nice pass inside to Luke Morris, wide open for a 5-footer. They missed that walk right there, but that's all right.
About 5 minutes left, and 64-28, and I think it's pretty tough for either team right now just to keep focus.
So you just got to play hard. That's all that coach could ever ask of a player. You just play hard. Braves with the ball. Moore penetrates off his foot, out of bounds. No, they're going to call it out on the Stallions, so it will be the Braves ball underneath their own baskets as they set up a play to bring it inbounds. Let's see if they can score on this inbounds play like they did earlier in the first half.
Yeah, Cole Cutler's coming back in. He's Socastee's leading scorer, has 11. 3 for 17 from the field, though. So
Cutler for a three from the corner, no good off the rim. Rebounded Braves, Melko.
It's one thing, those Melko boys, now they're tough kids.
They are.
They're going to fight, they're going to play hard. Finn always battles inside, and Devin's scrappy.
Back into the game.
Perimeter.
Yeah, back into the game for the Braves is the 6'7" freshman, Jason Cudd.
Good feed right there from Finn to Dylan Thompson on a cut, and Dylan lays it in for 2 for the Braves.
Nice play. Some positive things here in the second half for the Braves that they can look forward to carrying on to their next game here at the Beach Ball. Out on top, wide open, Georgitis misses the ball, misses everything, air ball, rebounded Thompson. Thompson looks up court, nobody's open, he brings it down the middle. Cutler with it, penetrates left-handed, off the glass. Nope, he gets hit. And we got I think we have a sprained ankle. I think one of the Walker boys sprained his ankle. Underneath the basket.
Looks like number 30, Morgan Walker, but he's up walking off, and obviously he's in some pain.
I think we've got a timeout. We're going to take this. We're going to take this here. Or?
Looks like immediate timeout. Under 4 minutes, 3:58 remaining, and a couple players from Providence got up to help Mr. Walker off.
You want us to go for a break? All right. Well, we're going to go for a break. 3:58 left in the game. 64-30. It's the Stallions. This is HTC Sports Network.
My LTE smartphone from HTC Wireless connects me to friends and family faster than ever with 4G connection speed. And that means faster shopping, sharing on Facebook, uploading photos and videos wherever, whenever. And when my family needs more data on all of our phones and tablets, HTC has a plan for that, connecting me with the things that mean the most.
Switch to HTC Member Connections and save up to $1,000 over 2 years. Call 369-8968.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
Congratulations, here's your prize, and you get to connect all of this stuff all by yourself. But there will be no crying when you call the man. 845-2760 is the number.
And I'll take care of you.
Be a part of Myrtle Beach Madness. Visit myrtlebeach.com/Big South.
And welcome back to the Lambeau Schwartz Arena in the beautiful Myrtle Beach Convention Center. At the free throw line is Cole Cutler, the senior, probably the best player the Braves have, and he's taken the Braves on his back, and he hasn't made a lot of shots because the defense has been ridiculous defense that Providence has put on the Braves, and he might have forced a couple, but a lot of his shots have been good shots that just didn't go in.
He's driving hard. He's 6 or 7 from the free throw line now, so that's his 12th point of the game.
And most of his shots have come here in the end of the first half into the second half.
7 of 8 now from the line. That's impressive. He's got 13 for the Braves.
Basket's good. And
actually cut it to 32 here.
And the Braves, got it under 40. Providence with the ball. Nearly a steal that time by Cutler. Jack Wilson with the ball. He gets it on top. The fundamentals are very good by Providence. You know, the way they square up, they pick the ball up, they use their arms, they use their body.
Good block by the freshman right there.
Yes.
Jason Cudd, he's going to be huge. I mean, he's got a big body, 6'7".
He's a baby, too. I checked him out.
Yeah.
He's a baby face. He's growing more. He's got no hair on his body. He's a baby, that's for sure.
Well, 20 cleans that up for Providence right there.
And he's going to have to get in some shape.
Andrew McDyer.
He's a very slow runner up and down the court, but he'll definitely have to get in better shape. The freshman big guy for the Braves. Nice shot that time. Basket by Melko. No, it was Cudd. Basket by
Cole
Cudd.
Cutler went in and nice drive, missed a shot.
Good defense that time by the big boy. Doing it, see a couple of 3 times in a row. He had blocked the shot, makes a basket, gives nice defense that time. Shot up by the Braves. That's Thompson, no good off the rim, rebounded. Stallions, nice pass down low, and out of bounds off his foot. They're going to say it's off the Braves. Braves are going to bring in some youngins, some of the freshman squad.
Yeah, Neas Green comes in. It's a nephew of the great Alvin Green, maybe the best player ever played Socastee. I know Coach D'Antoni would debate that along with some other people, but Alvin's up there, top 5, I can promise you that. Neas just a freshman.
And a shot is good. Jack Wilson. He's on the board, baby. Watch out. Jack Wilson is a junior. Those guys will be glad when the seniors leave so they can get to play some more. But they get to play a lot today.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of games this year they're going to play. Here's Grant Pazikian throwing one up. And
his first
shot. A little short off the bench, shooting
sophomore. And a steal. That's Green. Behind the back pass. And a basket, Braves.
Well, good steal and
Samir
assist by
Brown, the
Aeneas.
freshman. So from freshman to freshman.
They got 3 freshmen out there. You kind of see what the future's going to be.
Under 2 minutes left in the game. Providence, they just throwing it around on top, trying to run some clock. Asa Bajila with the ball. Shot up by Georgitis, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Pezekian. And Green with the ball, shot no good. Rebounded by the big boy. He missed a shot, but I thought he was going to call a foul on that.
Well, he's kind of thinking about it. It's just another freshman mistake. He thought he made it, and he stared at it a little bit.
That was ugly right there. It was a turnover by the Stallions. Kind of a block, though, by Pezekian on down low block. Wasn't up high. Under a minute left. Braves down 33. Green with the ball. He gets it in the corner to Brown. Stolen. Brown turns it over. Jack Wilson with the ball. He takes it all the way, and he's fouled on the shot. So he'll be going to the line shooting 2.
Well, this one's about done, Mark. 47 seconds, and I'm sure Coach Scott will be very grateful that this game is over. But again, the Braves did some better things in the second half, so they have something to build on, something to talk about. And again, they've got 2 more games in this tournament. I think they'll play early game tomorrow against the loser of another game. And Providence is moving on to the winner's bracket, and rightly so. When you're one of the top-ranked teams in the country, and you come in here and you play little Socastee, South Carolina.
And their coach sitting over there, he's relaxed most of the game. Got our Scott Mullen look-alike contest. He's the winner.
You know, very interesting that Grayson Allen and Christian Terrell, the 2 horses, didn't play a second in the second half. You know, sometimes you're resting them, but you don't want to get out of rhythm. So
hey, it's very easy to sprain an ankle too. Sprain an ankle here or anything can happen. Some people get hurt. You can get hurt now, anytime. They didn't need them, so they did the right thing. And a steal by Melko as he missed his shot, stole the ball. A nice pass down low to the freshman, Brown. Nice shot.
There's Devin hustling again. He misses the 3 badly, hustles in, almost gets the rebound. And then he picks them clean and gets an assist.
Yes, nice play.
That's the kind of effort you want. That's first, second, third effort.
Devin Melko, the young
Devin's
guy.
boxing out underneath the goal now, and Socastee.
6 seconds left. Green with the ball. And a nice throw down low. Oh, to Pezekian.
Grant misses Aeneas' second assist, and that ended at 70-38, Mr. Haynes, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, you know it. We're going to take a break right now. We'll be back to wrap things up. This is HTC Sports Network.
You can get a $50 gift certificate.
Plans today to attend the Big South Basketball Championships. Go to visitmyrtlebeach.com/Big South.
My HTC digital cable service connects me to my favorite shows and new release movies with video on demand, so I can watch what I want, when I want, and I can choose from more than 200 channels, including digital cable sports. I'll never miss a play for my favorite team in any season. With HTC, it's a win-win, because HTC connects me with the things that mean the most.
Primetime on demand, including ABC, available free with any HTC set-top box. Call 369-8961.
HTC, this is life. Connect with it.
Here with Coach Martin, and congratulations on the win tonight.
It's a good start. Thank you very much. We're honored to be here in such a big tournament. We got the invite last year, and the kids have been excited for a year, so hopefully we can continue on what we did tonight.
Well, great. We're glad you're here at Myrtle Beach visiting all the way from Jacksonville. What's it like for your team to travel up here and get the opportunity to play while visiting Myrtle Beach?
Oh, they were excited getting to the beach. We're in a great hotel. And it's just a great opportunity to get out on a national scene and be able to play against these great teams that are in this tournament. So all our kids are excited. We just hope we can continue with what we did tonight.
Well, with the big win, you had a great opportunity to get all your players on the court. What does it mean to those guys who got to play at the Beach Ball Classic?
Oh, it's great. It's great. The last tournament, we couldn't play everybody, so we got everybody in. A lot of kids scored tonight, so it's just a great time over the holidays.
Well, we know you played in a lot of big tournaments yourself, and we're glad you're here joining us. So thank you, Coach, and good luck. Of course, have a good night. Back to you guys.
All right, well, thank you. Appreciate that, Caroline. And that was Carolina Springs, our new sideline reporter who talks to the coaches at the end of the game, the winning coach, that is, at the end of the game. And that winning coach was Jim Martin. And if you all saw him on there, you could tell now that's what we were talking about, Chris Mullen look-alike, and it's pretty crazy, you know. But I'll tell you what, Billy, what we're going to do is we're going to just talk a little bit about what you got at the end of the game here and what you thought about this Providence team winning it all.
Well, you know, Mark, a lot of tough teams, but, you know, Coach was very smart. He rested all the starters, and they just came from the city of Palm, so that's a grueling tournament down there and a couple days turnaround. So, you know, they got to be a little weary and leg tired, so very, very good idea by him to rest his starters for the second half. And you know, they came in and took care of business in the first half, and that's just going to make them that much more ready to go tomorrow when they play in the second round. So, you know, good game by them. And you know, I know the fans were here and they want to see Grayson Allen. They're going to see a lot of them, and Christian Terrell. So, you know, Grayson Allen, leading scorer, 18 points, didn't play in the second half. Christian Terrell was second with 12, and most of the Providence players got on the board. And you know, Cole Cutler, 15 points for the Braves. So that's your leading scorers for the game.
All right, we got two more games coming up for you all. The next game will be Bishop Laughlin of New York versus Norcross, Georgia. And the last game of the night will be Franklin, Ohio versus Mullins, South Carolina. We know Mullins always has tough teams. I'm Mark Hayes. This is Coach Hurston. Y'all have a good night. This is the HTC Sports Network.